Welcome back guys to Crypto Flight channel. Today we would like to make a video about Bitcoin and some of few altcoins what you mentioned in my Telegram group. So first of all, what's going on the market? You have to every time pay attention for S&P 500 and the news, what's happening outside of the crypto. So Netflix stock plunged 20% yesterday, and look, this S&P 500 index, what I already explained you how it works and why this index affects the crypto. And this was two uptrend lines which we hold signs here from October 2020, one touch, second touch, third, and the fourth touch we broke it. I'll zoom in, and this second one signs the drop, COVID drop in the March, one touch, second touch, and the third touch we also drop it. So how far S&P 500 can drop, nobody knows, but it definitely affects the crypto much harder. So I think we will drop it lower than this one. So we always move like this one, and we have to drop it lower than this index, and it can be dropped around more 6% more, around 4,200. Maybe we will drop to 4,000. It's gonna be the good correction for S&P 500. So last time when we see the massive correction in February, we drop it 35%. So if we imagine we can drop 35%, it can be 3,125. So, but I don't think though we will drop it so hard. I think we will see one more pump on S&P 500 to this one, move like this around 5,000, and then drop it down to 3,500, for example. So how would affect the Bitcoin price chart? So this is a weekly time frame, this is a daily time frame. I mentioned before, we trade in this downtrend channel, and yellow, it's an upside trend channel. So on a weekly time frame, you remember I drew this channel. If you didn't see my global video about Bitcoin, just highly recommend you to watch. So we walk in this downtrend channel and upside trend channel yellow, and now we broke it. No, just a fake out. We broke this uptrend channel yellow one. It means we have to test probably 32k in this level. In this level, it's touch, one touch, second touch. It's going to be the third touch. In total, the support line. Also, you should know on the weekly time frame, the level around 35k, it will be the test of 100 EMA on a weekly time frame. And like I mentioned before, we usually forming this one. We should drop it lower than this one, but higher lows in global. After this, if you didn't watch my video about Bitcoin, I expect the move like this, or we go in here 35, bounce it up higher than this high but lower than this, and maybe test 0.78 level by FIB, and then drop it down to make a lower low around 25k around, or 20, drop it down here. Or from this one we going higher to make a new all-time high, and after this drop in a bear market. It can be the just a correction, but I will make another video about Bitcoin and explain you the current situation. So let's start with altcoins. So first one, it's Matic Polygon. We got this uptrend line times Joule, one touch, second touch, and yes, it's possible to see the third touch here, $1.69. And this FIB still in play, so we make a fake out the previous high, and drop it down to test 61 level by FIB, going higher, and now we possibly can test 0.5 level by FIB. It will be the logical, because a fundamental price now for Matic is $1. I can't recommend you the Matic to buy now, Of course, if you fill your bags here or even here, it's good. But now it's kind of risky to fill your bags with Matic. Of course, we can go higher because our target is still irrelevant. It's like in my previous video I mentioned, it's $3.97. It's around $4. It's 1.61 level by Fib, and the second target it's $6. So yes, we can reach this both targets because on weekly time frame you can see we're forming the perfect higher high on the chart. Here is a higher high and the lower high on the RSI. Here is lower high. And if we are dropping down and hold the middle line of RSI, yes, it's possible to see the move like this one, forming the higher high in the local time frame, but not higher than the first one in May. And the move will be like this one, to $4 or even $6, and after this correction into the bear market. So fundamental price for Matic is $1. That's why it's kind of risky to invest now from scratch to Matic, because it's can be just 125%. It's kind of risky because if we are bounced on Bitcoin and drop it harder to 25, you can wait a long time for recovery, because Matic signs here signs February Matic made, with all corrections, made more than 8,000% gains. And Matic lose every time here. If you not remember, last time from the top Matic to correction, Matic lose 75%. So if we reach one time this $4 and drop it 75%, it's going to be our fundamental price is $1. So here everything played perfectly. So you have to pay attention for Matic, because it's kind of risky and not a big profit if you invest it now. Of course we can go in higher to $6 or even higher, but you should use your risk management. And also the market on a weekly time frame not overbought yet, but usually when we overbought, like here in extremely red zone, like I always showed you, we drop it more than 50%. So just be careful with the Matic. The second one you asked is the REEF. On the REEF, you see, according to this indicator, we drop it down lower than the fundamental price. Fundamental price it's around 0.014, and now we traded here. Usually when we drop it lower, and when I see this green indicators, it means this one, it means the big players start investing, start accumulate a position. And usually last time when we drop it to a cold blue mood on a market like this one, like now, and test on RSI the bottom, last time when the people accumulated here, we made a one pump 162, and then one more pump to more than 200% gains. So if we are pump it from current price 200% gains one more time, it can be the almost 4/10. It doesn't mean we have to break our previous all-time high. It's not necessary, it's not in general, but it's possible to see the pump from REEF. And like you can see here, it's a daily time frame. According to this indicator, when the candle is normal, it means no volume from investors. Now you see this candle is filling is a green one. So it's a red candle, but fill up with a green one. It means in this area, in this area, in this area, the big players accumulate this coin. So it's possible to see the massive pump if we will see the altcoin season, or we will see the Bitcoin correction up. So what we can expect from REEF? This Fib still in play. So here is the top, we got a correction, and until we not break the zero level on a Fib, this Fib still in play. So we traded now here in this 0.23 level by Fib zone, and we can see the massive pump like this one. Maybe we will reach $4. And if you fill your bags in this area, you can use DCA. And if you're kind of scary about the REEF, you can going out of this position from this altcoin when we reach 0.61 level by Fib, 4 cent here, or even take a profit if we reach 0.78 level by Fib. Of course, it's possible to see the longer cycle and reach 1.61 level by Fib, 8 cents. Yes, it's possible, but it's for a long term, and also it's a risky. So you have to use your risk management. The third one is FTM, and this coin is kind of overbought because you see this area extremely red color, and in October when we was extremely red color, we drop it then harder as 67%. And now we are in orange zone, so it's possible to see one more squeeze down, and like you can see, we bounce it here at top, bounce it, touch the fundamental price. Here is how it react, bounce it and going up, and now we almost beat the 0.78 level by Fib, because this Fib extension, here's a starting impulse, correction, impulse. Here is we see impulse, correction, impulse, retest of downtrend align on a Fib, bounce it up, not breaking out the previous all-time high, and now we can make a correction to 0.38 level by Fib. It's around $2.30. After this, if we hold this line, yes, we can see the new all-time high. It's around $6. After $6, it will be totally overbought, and we can see the massive correction in 3 waves down. The fundamental price now for FTM, it's $1.25. So now it's also too risky going all into this coin, because some altcoins is overbought. Similar with Mana. I will show you the Mana price chart. On RSI on the daily time frame, yes, we can see the bounce one more time, the higher than this one, but lower than the top in September. Here, where we was already overbought. You see on RSI, extremely red color. Then they make a correction, and here's once again in October, extremely red color, but lower low on RSI, but high on the chart. And yes, it's possible to see one more time test 0.38 level by Fib, Bitcoin 35K, and move to 4.18 dollar here, or each 1.61 level by Fib, $6, and after this drop into correction, into bear market, not a correction. So now it's kind of risky invest in the FTM, because a lot of altcoins lay down at the bottom, and it's more profitable altcoins than FTM. Now it's can be give you 160%. Why to invest in this coin now if you can pick some altcoins which lay down at the bottom? And write please in the comment which next altcoins should I make analysis on the next video, and also watch my top 5 altcoins which I recommend you in a few videos ago. Here's the rows. The situation is similar to FTM. So here is a trend line. One touch, second touch, third touch. Here's how it reacts. Here's a Fib extension, impulse, correction, impulse, test, downtrend line on the Fib, bounce it, test 0.5 level by Fib, and bounce it up, beat previous high, and almost touch 1.61 level by Fib. Now it's possible, it's daily time frame. Look how many days we're falling down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days in a row we're falling down. So yes, I'm not sure if we test once again this trend line, 26 cent I'm not sure. I think we will hold this 78 level by Fib and make a move like this one once again, but similar to FTM, not beat this high in September, but make a new pump. And yes, it's possible to reach 94 cents, 2.61 level by Fib. Yes, it's possible to see, but most in general, you have to know this altcoins already pump it. This altcoins give you a lot of profit this year. So not all altcoins can give you the 5,000% gains. No. So you should understand, some people invest in this altcoin here when it's laid down at 4 cents. And if this altcoin pump it to $1, they definitely withdraw this money because they just want to make a profit in a USD dollar. Don't fall in love in some altcoins and wait $5 like Mana, wait $10 for altcoins. Yes, it's possible to reach these levels in the next few years, but not this year. So just don't forget, take a profit with a rose also, or also here, extremely red color here, overbought, drop. Here, overbought, drop. So now I think, yes, we can make an impulsive move, the last impulsive move to in the most positive scenario 94 cents, and then in 3 waves drop. If Bitcoin without the bounce for example like to 45k, we can move like this one and drop it harder to 27 or even lower to 0.23 level by Fib. It's gonna be around 20 cents. Fundamental price for rose where you can fill your bags is here, 16 cents. So just use your risk management when you invest in altcoins, something like a rose. And the last one for today, last but not least, this is a Mana Decentraland. Also perfect example how the market react when the some coins overbought. Here, extremely red color here on a daily time frame, extremely red color, and from the top, when we reach this all-time high, now Mana lose 60%. So here is how it looks on the Fib. Impulse, correction, impulse, and after this we see this drop to 0.61 level by Fib. And every time we come back to close this imbalance zone, now we got this imbalance zone, this area, this imbalance zone. So yes, it's possible to see squeeze down out of this triangle, because here's a rejection, 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 and yes, it's possible to see one more squeeze down to fundamental price. Fundamental price now for Mana is $1.73 around something here. It's this level will be perfect 0.78 level by Fib. After this, I'm not sure if Mana can beat this level once again, because for 2022 the $6 can be the top. Of course, everything depends of Meta and Metaverse, how they incorporate with Decentraland. And maybe they will launch some new project, maybe they have some new partnerships. So everything depends of outside of just the market. And also you can see on the weekly time frame how overbought the Mana is. So look, yes, it's possible to see the pump one more time like this one and make a yes. Of course, we can make a new high, reach, for example, $9, but a lower high on RSI on a weekly time frame. And after this, the fundamental price is $1.73. So if we lose, for example, yes, for example, like 90%, it can be dropped like here, 90, it's 72 cents. If we lose 75%, for example, it can be, yes, fundamental price, around fundamental price. So everything looks perfectly. So usually we drop in 3 waves. You know, we can be like this one, new high, drop, and 3 waves down. If the Bitcoin not show the new all-time high, this can be the 3 waves like this one. So definitely it's possible to see once again a $4 or even $4.68 to make the little bit higher pump and then correction. Maybe a little bit deeper correction under the fundamental price. So now we keep on Bitcoin, and once again for Bitcoin we can see, yes, you see since I shot my video, we reach this price. We touch 37,700. So yes, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, and you should pay attention 25-26 January, the Federal Reserve meeting. After this, like I mentioned in this in previous video about Bitcoin, I expect the pump from Bitcoin. So yes, we can squeeze down on a weekend like this one, and then in the side waves in February start recover. And also on the Bitcoin, the last one indicator which I would like to show you, this one is a daily time frame. You can see how it perfectly play according to this indicator. This indicator I already showed you for free, totally for free in my previous video. So look, we just touch this level, the perfect this level. So the next step, I drop it the message in my Telegram group today, and I show you why this level 32 can be the next stop for Bitcoin on the daily time frame. Here's a 32, the bottom, and on 4-hour time frame, yes, we can reach this extremely important zone is 36. At the bottom will be 35. 35, like you remember, it's on the weekly time frame 100 EMA. So everything looks pretty cool. And look on the weekly time frame, according to this indicator, yes, we can see we touch this area. That's why we can bounce it and touch once again 79 or even higher level when it be like this one, around 100K, and after this drop it into a deep correction. So guys, thank you for watching. Subscribe channel, hit the like button, hit the bell notification button, write please in comment which altcoins should I make analysis in the next video, and hit the like button and join. So guys, thank you for watching. Subscribe channel, hit the like button, write please in the comment what the next altcoin should I make analysis in my next long video, and don't forget to join my Telegram group. See you later guys.